This is the Work IQ Vise with all the accessories, and it's one of the coolest vices on the planet. It starts off right here as a pretty regular vise where you can put material in and then tighten it to clamp and loosen it to unclamp. But if you come down here and pull this pin out and then push this lever in right here, that makes it so that it's an indexing vise. And you can twist it and move it and position it however you want. It's got this ball that goes into the joint right here, so you can twist it and then tighten the lever right here and it won't go anywhere. Or loosen it and lay it sideways or flip it up. Or put it in any orientation you want so you get the perfect working angle for whatever you're working on. And whatever position you put it in, when you pull this lever here, it does lock it in place really good. But if you want even more security to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, the pin right here can go in this slot. And there's fixed positions where you can slide that in and then the vise is locked and won't go anywhere. And then it's sitting in this vertical orientation. Or you can pull the pin, twist it around, and then put it back in, and now it's sitting horizontal. Or pull the pin and bring it up, use this hole right here, and lock it in a straight position. Or take it and twist it, and lock it in a position like this so you can plane across the top. Now for most people, vices aren't just for wood. You'll also be clamping square and flat steel, or round steel, or a chainsaw, or a bike, or a lawnmower, or a tire, or all different kinds of things. And so these guys have also thought of solutions with their accessories to make it so you can clamp everything. So they've got 5 different type of jaw attachments. First one is this one right here that comes with the vise. Inside the jaw, you'll already see that there's these steel plates right here that work for clamping a lot of things. If you're clamping things that you don't want to put marks on, or that are a little bit more delicate, or are odd shapes, then you'll need some of these other accessories. This one right here actually has 2 sides to it. First side right here is kind of a rubber coating, and it's a flat surface. You'll slide it over the top like this, and then you'll take these 4 pins, and you just pop those 4 pins, 2 on this side, and 2 on the back side. And then you've got a nice big flat surface that's made of rubber. Don't leave marks on things that you're clamping, like this wood, for example. But now let's say you want to clamp this round pipe, and if you put it in there and clamp it, it'll do okay, but it might slip up or slip down or twist or something like that. So what you can do is pull these pins out, and then flip these jaws around, and you'll see on the inside here, both sides, you'll see that there's all these shapes right here. Some of them run horizontal and some of them run vertical. And so depending on the shape and the size of what you're trying to clamp, you can go and find a slot in there that matches the profile of the thing you're trying to clamp, and then that'll hold it a lot more secure and it won't move around. And with that locked in place, you can toggle this here and still move that around and manipulate it to any position that you want, depending on how you want to approach the material and the work that you're doing. And that way you don't have to do acrobatics and get all over the place and move yourself around the piece. You can move the piece around to where it's comfortable for you. Now the next type of vise jaw accessory is this one right here, which is specifically for woodworking. And it also has 2 sides to it. One side is a non-marring rubber side, and the second side is a compression foam. So again, we'll pull out these pins, pop these jaws off, and then we can put the next ones in. This outside right now is the non-marring flat surface one, which is sort of similar to the last one that I showed, and you can obviously clamp onto all flat surfaces. But if you've got a piece of wood that maybe has a profile in it, and you can't clamp it very good, or it causes your project to dent because there's only certain spots where you can clamp on, that's where this compression foam comes in handy. So imagine a round piece like this that's kind of got a weird shape, or a stair spindle or something like that. Now you can come here and clamp it in. You'll see the foam will start to clamp on it and compress, and then it'll hold it without wrecking your piece. Now the next one here is a leather line set for fine wood and delicate items. It's got a nice soft leather here. Same idea, you can clamp onto things and not cause any scratches or marring or dents or things like that. Now the next one here is a pipe fit accessory. This one is designed specifically for PVC, cast iron, aluminum, and copper pipe. I already showed you how these ones would hold this pipe, which was kind of to show you how they'd hold irregular items, but these ones are actually even much better for holding pipes. So it has 2 sides to it. The first side has these little metal inserts, sort of serrated metal inserts that'll really grip onto the pipe. You throw them in, pop the pins in, and you can put the pipe down in and really clamp onto it and have the teeth of those inserts really grab onto it. Now the pipe, in addition to not going anywhere, also has a really hard time not twisting. And then on the other side, it's the same thing except they're rubber. So if you're holding something a little more delicate, maybe it's copper pipe or aluminum or PVC or something like that, and you don't want to have these put dents in or break it, then you've got these rubber ones that will hold it really secure and not cause any problems. And the last one here is called the Sure Fit sleeves, which is kind of a combination of 2 other ones. You've got this pattern here for holding odd shaped stuff, sort of similar to the one that I showed you here. And then you've got the compression foam here, which was the same that we had on the woodwork one, where we can pop these ones on. And if you're holding some kind of odd shaped item, delicate item, it's easy to clamp and hold it without doing any damage. And what's nice is you don't have to get all of these. accessories. You can choose and get the ones that suit your needs. And then Vise IQ also has these additional accessories you can get for the Vise. So inside this kit here, find a light with a flexible adjustable hose. There's 2 spots on this side and 2 spots on this side where this can just slide in and then clip in. And you can adjust and position the light and turn the light on and put it exactly where you're working so you can see what you're doing. Next accessory in here is a big magnifying glass. And then you can come and clip this one into one of the holes, and then you can adjust the magnifying glass over the area that you're working on. So for those of us that have failing eyesight, or if you really need to see something up and in detail, then you've got the magnifying glass here to really amplify what you're looking at. And the last accessory in here is actually a cell phone holder. You can clip it into place, and this can be useful for a few different things. One, for guys like me that make videos, you can clip your phone in and then position it to take videos, or maybe need to watch an instructional video on YouTube. You can put your phone here and then hands-free watch the video while you're doing the work that you need to do. And then also in the kit, you get 3 of these. These are little units that you can drill a hole in your table and set these in and screw them in. And then each one of these accessories can also clip into that, and you can have them mounted on your table, whether you're using it with the Vise or with something else. And then these 2 accessories right here are very similar. They both have holes in them. This one has 2 and this one has 1. This one here is a magnetic base, so it has magnets on the bottom. You can place it down on your metalworking table and then clip any of the accessories in, and then move it around and position it where you need. And then this one here is a clamp. You can clamp onto the edge of any table and then clip in any 2 of these accessories. And that's why this Work IQ Vise clamping system is one of the coolest Vise systems out there.